Okay, so we're continuing our exploration of Reeses products. Remember, basically what we knew was we had these different kinds of products here: king and a miniature and a heart and an egg and a pumpkin, and we were we were investigating what half of a peanut butter cup or half of the product would have in terms of peanut butter. So we cut them in half. We see how many grams of peanut butter there were in a king, how many grams of peanut butter there were in half a miniature, and so on and so forth. So this was half. Then to figure out what a whole product would be, we just multiplied it by 2, and you can see that we used a formula. We said this number, which was cell B, column B, row 2, and then times 2, times is the asterisk. We entered that there, and that multiplied it for us, so that times 2 equals 10.9. Then we grabbed our little, the box there, we pulled it down, and we multiplied all of these times 2 to get this. Then to get ounces, we took the number of grams times 0.035274, and that gave us ounces. And then to get the full ounce, we multiplied this cell by 2, and we got that. And then we pulled that down and did the same thing to all that. Okay, so now we have the total amount in ounces. We want to know the total amount in grams. Ounces are big. Grams are really, really little. Grams numbers, therefore, are going to be bigger. It's going to take a lot of grams to make an ounce. So how many grams would 0.7 ounces be? We're going to say equal sign. We're going to select that cell. That's column F, row 2. And we're going to multiply it by 28, because 28 is going to make it bigger. These are the two conversions. How do we know which to use? Well, we can remember it, but we can also sort of use number sense and figure out, look, gram number is going to have to be a lot bigger than the ounce number, because an ounce is a big thing and a gram is a little thing, and so this is going to be bigger. So remember, the multiplication is the asterisk above the 8, and we're going to say times 28.3495. And so that's telling us that 0.7 ounces equals 19.844. Remember, now that we have that formula saying this number times whatever gives us that number, there's the formula up there, F2 times 28.3495. We don't have to do this again and again. We can put our cursor like a plus sign, grab it, pull it, and now we got all those things. We converted all these ounces to grams. The full chocolate in ounces. Where's the full chocolate in grams? Oh, okay. So now, we know that the total amount of ounces is 0.7. We know that the amount of ounces of peanut butter is 0.3. So how many grams would that be? Well, it's the total minus the peanut butter. So we're going to create another formula. Equal sign. That number, this column F2, and this time, though, we're not subtracting any old number. We're actually saying the total minus all the peanut butter is going to give us how much chocolate there is. There's only chocolate and peanut butter in the thing. So if the total is 0.7 and this is how much peanut butter, then if we say that minus this, it'll give us the chocolate. Let's hit enter. And now this was a given number, so we can't do that. So let's do that what we just did one more time. How do we find out how much chocolate there is? Well, the product has nothing but chocolate and peanut butter. So if the total is 0.2, then we're going to say equal. And 0.2 is this column. I click on that, F4, on that cell, minus, so the amount of chocolate is the total minus the peanut butter, that one. And now hit enter, and that is the correct answer. Now, we don't have to do this again and again. We come over, we put our cursor over top of the little box, and we drag down, and there are our answers. Now we need to convert all these numbers to grams. Remember, ounces are big, grams are little, so equal sign. We want to convert this number into grams, so we are going to multiply it by the conversion. Should we multiply it by 0.03 and get a really little thing, or should we multiply it by 20 and get something pretty big? Grams are a very small thing. It's going to take a lot of them to make an ounce. So we're going to multiply by this one, the 28. And now that we have that, I think we can just put our cursor like a plus sign and drag it down. And that tells us how many grams of all that stuff. And we're going to stop there. That showed you how to create a formula by multiplying. Remember, the total amount was the one cell, the total, minus the full. The total, minus the peanut butter, and that gave us the chocolate. Then we converted ounces to grams. Remember, grams are little, ounces are big. It's going to take a lot of grams to make an ounce. So that's why these numbers were bigger.